Oh my god, top viewers on Streamaboo. Alright. I don't know where they want me to go, but aren't many places to go in the water. Oh. They want me to go in the water, I guess. Some big old squid looking thing. Kinda creepy in my opinion. Oh, that's a bunch of underwater creatures scan. Oh. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? It is. Alright. Open them eyes up, buddy. You ain't about to catch me off guard. There's another one around here. Yeah, no bueno. Interesting. Alright, this is what we're here for. Interesting. Alright, so where's my ship at? It's over here somewhere. There it goes. Make sure I don't pass one of the spooky stuff, of course. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, this whole quest is taking fucking forever. I'm not even gonna kid. Like, this is kind of an annoying quest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I guess if you're starting out, maybe it's not, because it's taking you to a lot of things to do a lot of things that you might not have any experience doing. It's definitely a new player quest, though, 100%. It's annoying for me, and it shouldn't be, but it's only annoying to me because I'm so far ahead, and this isn't my first playthrough. And as a matter of fact, this is the first time I've made it. This is the furthest I've made it into this mission, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I normally make it to the end of Artemis's quest, and I just kind of say, okay, yeah, whatever, to the rest of it. And I've never actually gone and done. I never actually finished the Atlas quest either. That one's actually pretty easy. I mean, it's easy if you've been playing for a minute, but if you haven't been playing for a minute, it wouldn't be easy. You'd have to make all those milestones. You know? Damn. Okay. It's a long quest, but it's an interesting one. The Gek really are assholes, huh? Or at least their ancestors were. Time to speak with a Gek cartographer. First thing I'm gonna do, though, is go back to this system and finally warp my freighter here, since we didn't have any, you know, freighter fuel last time. But I did want to come here to go do this stuff, so this is a very rich system too. Wait, I legitimately can't summon my freighter anywhere around here, can I? Why is my question. Cannot warp freighter here. Okay, I want to find out why. Thought it was just freighter fuel because it made the most sense at the time. But clearly there's something else. So now I want to see if I can warp the freighter itself there manually. Right back, folks. Okay, let's try this again. As soon as I find my freighter, of course. Yeah, there was no interrupt. When I saw it was an A class, I was like, okay, this is good as I'm gonna get. Without, I guess I could have kept warping back and forth to the system to see if I finally get an S class. That's something you can do too. But, the spirit of this playthrough is not doing stuff like that. It's taking what you can get when you can get it. Not playing with glitches and exploits and all this other stuff. Which I know some folks just say, well, that's not an exploit. And I would be like, no, it's not, per se. But for my, role play, it is. I can warp there manually. Yeah, so for my roleplay, it is, but no, I don't think it's a glitch or anything. Cause I've done it before in my main save. I've done it with all of my saves, really. It's just on this one, I'd rather not do it. There's no reason to because this is a long playthrough. I mean, it was 800,000 light years to get to the center of the galaxy. It's not going to be quick. It's not going to be easy. And as I explore, I'm going to come across different things, and very similar things multiple times. There's no reason for me to sit here and rush it. You know what I'm saying? And to try to get things as soon as I want them. There's maybe one exception I'll make to that, and we'll talk about that when we get there, because that could be considered a little bit cheaty. But alright, now we can go back. Again, I feel like I'm just warping back and forth here. It's a dissonance system too. Gee, I wonder if I can find a ship. This is a Gex system, so let's see if we can find a ship in this system. Do this. Okay, it gives you nothing. Maybe it did, and I just didn't catch it. But let's see if we. Ooh, it's a harmonic echo somewhere. And what kind of a planet is this? I wonder. I wonder if I know. Sporal planet. I'm curious as to how that looks. I've never seen a sporal planet before, so I just gotta see. What is a sporal planet? Okay, maybe I have seen one of these before. Okay, I have. It's just. Thank God. Just one of these planets. This is a beautiful planet, though. Anyways, let's see what we got on this beautiful planet. There are some things I do love to get on these kind of planets, though. That being one of them. I'm kidding. Wow, this planet's kind of interesting. It's very grassy. This is one of those planets where I wish they had salvage stuff, because it's just empty space. Just empty space all around for you to just, carbon and condensed carbon. But it is a very beautiful planet, don't you think? I'd like to think so. It's almost airless. Not really, though. Oh, there's normal rocks on this planet too. Okay. There are normal rocks on there. Alright guys, gotta press pause real quick. Alright, I'm back. Whew, sorry about that. I want to adopt one of these as my pet. I want to kind of have like an elemental thing going on here. Oh, poor thing. Already feeling lonely, feeling tense. So, thank you. You're welcome. So, I haven't really been doing anything with pets, but I kind of want to work with elementals. So, like, for example, there's this one, and there's this one. I don't know what these elementals are, but 500 nanites for this. Yeah, might as well. But yeah, we got 2 elementals now. They do have, like, a simple, very simple emotion register of some sort. So, just keep that in mind. Right now, I don't need my pet following me around. I am looking for some stuff. There goes one of them right there. I don't think I have any of these. Calcitrums. So I have been to planets like this before. When I saw it on the map, I just didn't know what the fuck I was looking at, and I was like, what? And then the pirate attack happened, and I was like, oh, perfect, I can land on this planet. I don't think I'm gonna find anything else that's obsessively cool here, so. I don't even know if there would be any structures on this planet. But I'm not gonna fret. Pretty sure there's gonna be more curious deposit. You know, fungal mold is what I would expect on a planet that's all about mold or fungi. It's a beautiful planet, though. Anywho, let's get out of here and go to this dissonance spot. Iridescent planet. Huh. Another one. I think I'm starting to understand a pattern here. Every planet so far at least, that has a dissonance spike typically tends to be a paradise planet or close enough. Oh yikes. The gravity storm going on here? Hey, slow down. That's what I thought it was. This doesn't have torrential heat. Goofy shit going on here, does it? How many creatures does it have? 1 of 9. We might be able to get them all, right? Stuck in my ship. I always want to make sure I get these, scan as many creatures as I can as soon as I see them. You never know what is or isn't like a rare creature. You know, so I'm always like, yeah, let me go and get these guys while I can. But this is kind of annoying. In fact, they're like covered up by these hills. Kind of annoying, by the way. Alright. 7 of 9, which means there's only 2 more left. I'm guessing one of them's gonna be flying, and there's a toss-up between ground and underground on the next one, the last one. Okay, yep, there was one that was flying, and like I said, the other one's probably gonna be ground or underground. Let's see which one it is. Rare underground. Called it. That's how it usually works. Okay. Let's us save. We can have gravitational anomaly all we need, all we want. No biggie. Even better because it'll make me get to my destination a whole lot faster on foot. How far away is it though? 5 minutes. Where we at? Oh, now it doesn't want to show me where air goes. Boy. Covering these giant ass gaps like this. It's kind of fun though. In a very scary way. All it would take is one second of not paying attention, and down I go. Or end of this run, like completely. Like I've been getting lucky that there weren't many. There's only been like one close call so far, in terms of death. Only one that I can remember, and that was very recently. I wasn't paying attention, or actually it was when I was in a space battle. That's another reason why I'm like very anxious about getting a really good ship, and why I'm tempted very much so to possibly break a rule just to get said ship. That's basically, and I'm gonna keep saying this, basically going through the coordinate exchange on the No Man's Sky Reddit and stuff to get a ship. And like I said, I don't want to do that, but I do feel like I need to get a good ship, and trying to find one is not the easiest thing in the world, you know? So I'm tempted to break that rule specifically for that reason, although I do understand, like I don't think it's that serious, and I'm the only one making that serious. Like no one's hearing me, there's no one watching this right now. So I'm holding myself to this 12-1-7. I think it's 12-1-7. 1-0-0. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, I'm good. Kind of glad I didn't make a base on this planet. This is a very hilly planet, to say the least. Anyways, let's see what kind of gun we got over here. Ugh, one of these types. What kind is it, though? Anyways. I'm curious as to what kind of ship we get out of this one. Very curious. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for another underground creature. As if we can find it, to find a cave out here. I don't know if we will. Right. Sentinel ships are easily my favorite, though. I think because they look the coolest out of all the ships in the game. I've never really had a living ship, but Sentinel ships look the coolest, and they typically output a stupid amount of damage. But one of the best things about it, that most people, because every ship in this game, every class of ship has a quirk of some sort, right? And the Sentinel ship's quirk is that they can stop, full stop, while flying, which, as you might guess, is freaking amazing. All right, what do you want, buddy? Hopefully it's not look at all the creatures on the planet, because that's going to be embarrassing. Anyways. Alright. I'll take some dirt. That has to be like the levels that are low for a Gek. Selling anything, selling dirt just to stay ahead. Make yourself feel like, you know, you're about some. Sales Gek. I like sales Gek. You know, honestly, we can make our own glass at this point. So how far away is this ship? I thought I saw some I didn't scan yet. It's really warm in my house. I got the fireplace going, or I'm sorry, wood burning stove going. It is nice and toasty in here. It's like an unidentified plant or something. I don't know, where is that? Something, here it goes. Unidentified mineral. And an unidentified plant. Two for... Getting a little bit too used to flying around in low gravity. Feels like I'm going slow when I'm not doing it. Anybody know what I mean? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Oh yeah, but like trying to find more plants. There's a building over there too? Fucking A. This. Ooh, that was close. I did not see that ground coming up on me as fast as it was. Curious to see what this ship looks like. What we got here? Man, I still hit pretty hard. Okay, it's not a bad looking ship. Not the type I'm looking for, but anyways. Before I do that, let me get what I need. So I'm... What's up with that music? Yeah, before I start doing any of that, let me get what I need before the game starts telling me where to go. Telling me where to go, where to get. Give me a second, folks. I gotta keep an eye out for localized events, because they will fuck me up. Okay,